Chapter 31. Come on kid, wake up. Aizawa's Pav. The next morning, me and Zashi were both up very early. It was unusual for us to be up this early, but we needed to discuss things through. He was after all the kid that Nezu wanted us to adopt. The one that ran away from Ua and the one that lived his whole life in a mental hospital. His past is dark and grim and I hated knowing it. Then there was the matter with his quirk and his second identity. Zashi. So what do we do? Me. I say keep him. Zashi. That's obvious. But you know he is part cheetah, right? Me. I do and? Zashi. We have a cat. Me. We can have a cat room for Sunny and she won't be bothering him every again. Zashi. After yesterday. I doubt that she will even come out and close to where he is. Me. You going to the vet today? Zashi. Yeah. You take the little kitten with you to UA. Me. Sure will. Zashi. Come to think of it, he usually awakes by now. Me. I'll go and wake him up. Zashi. Also go to RG later. She should have a look at your hand. Me. I will. He then gave me a quick kiss and went to get the cat books and Sunny to get her to the vet while I went to the cheetah's den or even lion's den. He sure was dangerous, but he was also a huge lovely cat that needs love. Me. Kid, you awake? I knocked at the door but no response came out and so I slowly opened the door. There were things that I by now know about him. If he starts growling it was a warning, when he started hissing then he was about to attack and was more than willing to attack. So I was slowly opening the door, listening out to the signs his inner cat was giving me. Nothing could be heard besides a soft breathing. Me. Kitten? He was so fast asleep that I could get to the bed and sit on there petting his head. Me. Kitten? Come on. Izuku. Mew. Me. Come kitten. We need to get Ua. I was petting his very soft ears and hair. It felt really soft, and compared to Sunny his fur was a lot softer too. I was sure that I was actually making him more sleepy, then wake him up, and after a little time I could hear some purring sounds mixed within his soft breathing. Me sigh but so cute. I hate to wake you up. Since I didn't wanted to wake him up at all, I decided to pick him up, which he let me and didn't wake up. Then put him into the sleeping bag I usually am in and carried him out of the room into the car. This was how I drove to Ua and placed him into my classroom, where I didn't had any class members at all. He could relax there as much as he wanted and I could have a close eye on him while I was preparing some paper for Nezu. As I was sitting on the floor and petting the kitten's head, Nezu came in through the door. He looked at me and the kid and smiled. That was when I knew that he already knew who he was. Nezu. I see, he sifted back. Me. Yes, Nezu. I am happy to see him this happy. He must be very tired for him to sleep this tight. Me. Yes, Nezu. However, you should let RG have a look at your hand. Me. It can wait. Nezu. Let me guess, you fell in love with him? Me. He is my kitten now after all. Nezu. Make him realize that too. Me. I will. Nezu. Did he bite you? Me. Yes. Did Zashi call you? Nezu. Indeed he did. Me. Sigh. Nezu. How about I get RG in here for you? Me. No, I'll go. Sigh, she wouldn't like it. Nezu. I'll stay here with him. Now go. I didn't wanted Izuku and Nezu in one room alone, but there was no other way, and so I petted him a little bit more before standing up and making my way to RG. She was pretty shocked seeing the wound and was angry at me to even have angered the kitten this much. I didn't know how, but she was the opinion that he was a pretty tame house cat. Huge but tame. After that I went back to the room only to find Izuku gone. Me. The fuck? I was ready to run out and have a look around if I didn't heard screaming and some students running past me. Me. The fucking hell? Nezu. What are you doing with my kitten? Dreading whatever was laying in front of me, I quickly ran into the direction where everyone was running away from.